I'm a leader at last.
Yo, Lagos, this is the definition of hip hop. Kane featuring Okonkwo and Ferocious. I've got Smith and Bionic in the building from right from Africa. And we're talking the future of hip hop in Nigeria. So some people say hip hop is dead. Some says hip hop is just there for the Afrobeats. You know, a lot of hip hop artists are actually going Afrobeat right now. So I'm asking, why are you guys still doing hip hop? Why are you guys still doing the hardcore thing?
It's so sad. So sad.
So when people say the hardcore thing, I keep wondering, like, what do they mean by hardcore thing? Is it a boom bap beat type of thing, or what? You know, we keep having the same conversation.
See, you don't have to wonder. You know, I've gone to that point where I've become immune to those things, because when you say stuff like when people say stuff like that, you know, the boom bap is it the hardcore, already tells me, it shines a little light into your mind, into how you think, into who you are. So there's no need to bother about it. So it's either you see it, it's like in the darkness there's a light that casts. You don't need to tell someone that a light just shone. Right? So when someone tries to engage you that thing, is it light? Because I know that thing is called kumfra, you know, and in my place, you're wasting time engaging.
I tell you.
Because these are the same people.
So just let it show.
These are the same people where I can remember me and B when we were talking about promotions, and J. Cole came into Nigeria after just dropping his album. 4 days after dropping his album. And on the 4th day, he was here in Nigeria promoting his new album. And I listened to that J. Cole's album. There was no party dance track on it. It was strictly a serenade of good music with a normal hip hop beat. And I was watching the show and see everybody screaming and shouting, screaming out the bars.
People were singing along to the brand new album.
Brand new album.
So you can't.
So these are the same people saying hip hop is there.
And you can't tell me that there's no funds in it. You can't say you can't get behind hip hop. You know, because I hear 1001 songs that are nothing to write home about, because for whatever reason. So for that reason alone, I know that hip hop can make you money. The same way you're investing in pop, whatever music
K-pop,
genre,
whatever they call it now.
All right. Now that we've talked about money, let me go pay some bills, make some money, and when I get back, continue the conversation. Just hold that thought right there. All right, Lagos, so we're back. Let's talk about hip hop traveling all around Africa right now, and let's see how bad is hip hop in Nigeria compared to other African countries. Real quick.
No, you have to swap the word bad for good. Let's say how
good hip hop is in Nigeria. All right, so let's talk about Nigeria versus South Africa versus Ghana. Let's do this 3. So who do you think is ranking high right now? Okay,
so first and foremost, there's no competition for us. You know, we don't do best. That's why the lists that come up all the time is it's just, you know, for clout and for just letting people think you know what you're doing or saying, you know, because there's really no best rapper. There's who you prefer to listen to. There's no best rapper.
So if I'm to take a trip to South Africa right now, right? Maybe I just want to go on a vacation and just go chill, and I'm a hip hop fan. Who should I be listening to?
I mean, there are tons of MCs there.
There are a lot of people.
There are a lot. I mean, we have the Assembly.
So you can
let's say top 5 in South Africa.
The Assembly.
So our favorites. So there's this group called the Assembly. So it's made up of Label. There are 3 of them: Label, Mochudi, Melimel, and Captain. You know, then you can listen to the late Pro Kid, Linda Nkize. You can listen to the late Double HP.
Double HP,
hip hop and Tuna.
Southern African hip hop also include some of our favorites include Kulichana.
Kulichana,
there's KO. That's
KO used to be Tear Gas.
KO from Tear Gas. Then the late, as much as I don't like his character and his attitude, the late AKA makes fantastic music.
You
know, makes party music.
Not forgetting Casper.
Casper, your best. True.
We have. I mean, the young generation now. You have Nasty C. You have Aries.
There's Ransom.
It's Aries. Aries is a problem right now.
There's Questa.
It's a problem. Questa.
You know.
Yes. Okay. Compare South African rappers.
OG Cabello.
Down versus Nigerian rappers right now. Who do you think, if we were to go in a battle, like, rap battle, who's going to win?
Oh my God.
So a trip from
Africa
South Africa
will
to
win.
Nigeria.
Africa is going to win.
No, of course Africa is going to win.
So
Africa will win.
let's
South or West?
No, Africa itself will win.
Okay.
North, South, no West.
So sugar.
Yeah.
Let me point this out, right? So they have a more thriving hip hop culture in South Africa.
Well structured.
It's thriving, you know. Like Smith like to say, it's well structured. Why? Because there's they've given it life. There are people that get behind the concerts. There are people that have hip hop clubs.
Yeah.
There are people that patronize them. That are like minds, and that know that these people care about them to set up these establishments and these organizations. That's why many times we get angry. And when I say we, I mean Nigerians. We get angry that late Prodigy, rest so more people come and they go to South Africa. Most therefore come, they go to South Africa.
Dalib. Dalib came to
Talib came, but this was in the early 2000s. But in the recent times, they don't come through. One of the reasons being, they don't see the thriving culture. Even the few places where hip hop thrives, they don't take them there, because you come into a new place, you case the joints, you see what's going on, you ask around. So they're taken to these pop guys, you know, and these pop guys give them bubbly to drink, give them food to chow, jollof rice, and that's it. That's not why they're here. They eat in their houses. They eat better in their houses. You know, they drive in nicer cars, if anything, in their neighborhoods. They're here for the culture. They're here for hip hop. As much as you hate it, I'm sorry, but you have a guest. What does the guest want?
All right, so let's talk about the Lyricist Lounge in Nigeria, Volume 1. Are you guys gonna have a Lyricist Lounge Ghana Volume 2 or something? So let's take a trip to Ghana.
I like what you did.
I like how your mind works.
Really,
I love how your mind works.
I think Sugar right now, I won't say Sugar is our number one fan.
I didn't tell you from
because
day
I
one.
know
Man.
our number one fan to be EVG right now.
Sugar no be fan. Sugar
Sugar is
Sugar na
AC.
2 HP.
I'm telling you,
2 HP.
2 heavy. Now on our show we have the Canada Rap.
Okay.
So Canada Rap is where we do visa free, straight to African content.
Say that again one more time.
Visa free.
Visa free. Wow.
We say visa free in the music world.
Yeah, that's hip hop traveling around.
Hip hop traveling around.
Yeah, around. Yeah.
So what you said now actually tallies to what we already have in the stores. So this is Nigeria. We have Lyricist Lounge Africa coming up.
So on that project, everyone is on it.
Everyone.
We didn't. What we did is Nigeria with this
first one.
So for the Africa album, it's not any region. So it's Lyricist Lounge Africa. And so we have people like in fact, we have let's you know how people be stealing ideas. You know, people that are bereft of ideas, they just listen and they run with it.
Let's go do this thing. Yes, sir.
Because I won't lie to you.
But the album is, we have a working group, you know, and the album is almost ready and it's going to be dropped. It's going to drop any day. This is the only one where we announced the launch because it's the first one. So we wanted people to be carried along to know what's happening. But other ones, you just wake up, you know. You go to bed one night, you wake up in the morning, and the album is out, so you go stream.
All right, guys. Let's go pay some bills together. When we get back, all right, maybe Smith and Biotic will be dropping a freestyle before we call it a day. Check it out.